Every time you scroll, you are making a decision without even realizing it. In this video, I want to give you perspective on scrolling so that you can actually get a mindset which will help you to stop. And a little about me first. I'm Anthony, and I help people end the scrolling addiction. I have a couple of clients that I have right now, and I can help you because I used to be in the same position as you. Well and truly, I used to scroll for 8 to 12 hours a day. And so because of that, I can help you. If I can get out of that, you can as well. Because scrolling is a simple but difficult problem. It's simple in the fact that it's a planned out series of steps. If you just know what to do, you'll stop. But it's difficult in that you actually just have to stick with it. So this video will help you stick with it by giving you a mindset, right? That mindset is that life is about sacrifice. Because if you think about it, no matter what you choose to do, you are sacrificing something. Even if it's positive, right? Like eating healthy, you are sacrificing time and brain power. When you work out, you're sacrificing time, energy, and you get sore later. Everything, even positive things, are a sacrifice. And if you think about scrolling versus anything else, including your goals, when you scroll, you are sacrificing time and brain power. But the same is also true for your goals. Like when you try to pursue your goals or do anything else, you are sacrificing time and brain power. But what most people don't tell you is that when you scroll, that means that you are sacrificing your goals. And when you pursue your goals, you are sacrificing scrolling. So I'm telling you this because scrolling isn't just an addiction that you have to check off of a list. You have to sacrifice it. And a sacrifice is only a sacrifice if you want to do it, but yet you give it up. If it feels like you have to give something up, that's a sacrifice. Not something that you don't care about and you just throw away. Because without even realizing it, you probably care about scrolling. Like me, for instance, I scrolled for probably 6 years. Ever since I was 8 or 9 years old, just straight scrolling and scrolling until I found out that it wasn't good for you. And then that's when I started my journey of trying to stop and end my scrolling addiction. Truth is, it was a part of me that I didn't even realize was there. All of this is to say that you have some kind of a connection to scrolling right now without even realizing it. But every time that you choose to scroll, that means that you're saying that scrolling is more important to you than pursuing your goals. Is that really true? Because of course it isn't, right? Obviously you would value your goals over scrolling, even though scrolling has been a part of your life for years at this point. The thing is, you already know what you need to do. You already know that scrolling is bad, that you need to give it up. But a small part of your brain that you might not even realize is there wants you to scroll. If no part of your brain wanted you to scroll, then you wouldn't scroll, right? It's obvious that something is wrong here. There's an inconsistency here. You don't want to scroll, and yet you still do it. So the thing you need to do right now is to ask yourself about your priorities. Genuinely, I would recommend you, after this video ends, just get out a piece of paper and journal a little bit. Ask yourself, what are your priorities? What do you want out of life? And I also want you, this is a huge exercise I can give you, think of your life 20 years ahead if you were to choose scrolling, and then the second scenario is if you were to choose your goals instead. Just plan it out 20, 30 years in advance. What would your life look like if you were to choose scrolling or if you were to choose your goals and actually doing stuff? And you would realize soon enough that this stuff is serious. Imagine being on your deathbed, you were 80, 90 years old. And while you're looking back over your life, you realize that you probably spent at least 10 years just on your phone. All of that time you could have had wasted. Like people would pay people would kill for just to get a little bit of time in their life back. And yet you would just waste 10 years like that for no reason. So again, I can't answer the question for you. What do you want out of your life? Only you can. So please, after this video ends, journal it out. The main question I have to ask you, like this is like 3 prompts, right? The first one, what do you want out of life? What are your priorities? The second one is to plan out your life, or not even plan out, just imagine in advance what your life would look like 30 years from now if you were to scroll. And the third one is to plan out or write out in advance 30 years of your life if you were to pursue your goals instead. 3 simple prompts. It'll maybe take you 10 minutes total, but from those 10 minutes, that will give you the power and like the clarity needed to even stop scrolling in the first place. Like this is the kind of paper you want to keep on your desk or even put on a wall just to remind yourself of it. Go ahead and write it out, bro, and I promise you, you will not regret it. Now, a big thing I need to tell you is that I can help you to end your scrolling addiction faster and with less pain than I had to go through. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then you can go ahead and click the button in the description, the link, and you can actually book a free call with me. Now, I would want you to do this after you do the journaling that I told you about, because that will actually help you to know what your priorities are so that I can help you better. No matter what you do, go ahead and journal it out, and you'll find that it actually helps.